Hi, this is Bob for Bob's Movie Reviews, and today I would like to review a movie for you that I watched recently on Netflix called Yellow Brick Road. Now, if you have trouble even looking this thing up, it's actually Yellow Brick Road with no spaces, so I'm not sure why they did it that way, but it's just one fault of many, and I could let this one go if the movie was a little better. So this movie is rated R with a 98-minute runtime, and this is a horror movie released in 2010. And, Yellow Brick Road, I'm not sure why they called it Yellow Brick Road. At one point, they see a yellow path, but when they get there, it's not yellow. I don't know. It didn't make any sense. So what's this about? Well, it's a group of people. There's a guy who is trying to write a book about this town where everybody went into the woods and never came back, and they found some mutilated bodies or something. As the whole town just disappeared in the 40s, and they're trying to find the trail, and they're trying to find out exactly what happened. But the people who live there are really secretive, and all the documents have been sealed, and he can't really seem to get anywhere. So somehow he gets some information, and he heads to the town, and they meet a girl there who supposedly knows everything, and wants to go on the trail, so she's going to take him. And most of this movie is just them walking through the forest. There's no trail. They're just walking up hills, walking through trees, and they do have one of those little ATV. It's like a four-wheeler. It's just one of those six-wheeled. I can't even think of what they're called. ATVs, and but only a couple people are lucky enough to get to ride on that. Everyone else has to walk, and they have guides, and a guy from the forestry service, or used to, and just they got a whole team together to do it. And so they're just walking up, and nothing's going on, and then they just start hearing this old music, maybe from the 40s or something, and there's nowhere that it's coming from. It's just playing, and it never stops. And they just keep walking, and it never stops. And eventually they all start going crazy and wanting to kill each other, and it gets really weird. And this movie is just so boring and has no point. And about halfway through, I was just like, you know what? I bet this movie's going to end, and you're never going to know what's going on. And I'm not going to tell you what happens at the end, but basically, there's no explanation. You never really figure it out. And like I said, at one point, they see a yellow path, or the ground looks all yellow, but when the guy gets there, it's just he's just walking on a regular grassy hill or whatever. So the title didn't make any sense. The movie to me didn't make any sense. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if somebody was to watch this thing all the way through, they could figure it out, but it's not worth it. And IMDb users gave us a 4.5 out of 10. After this review, I'm definitely going to see what they had to say, because that's 50%. This movie was terrible. It's a 0.01%. So I'm going to give this movie a 1 out of 5. Do yourself a favor. Don't even bother hitting watch this movie or add to Instant Queue, or please don't buy it. But I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.